Welcome to Trump Breaking News Network, your daily source for up-to-date news on the political scene of Donald Trump, his presidency, American politics and conspiracies. Please subscribe to receive notice of our daily updates. Also share with your friends and your social media. We encourage you to like our videos and give your comments.
This is TBNN.
Trump makes massive announcement after Mueller indictments released. Following the stunning indictment Friday by Special Counsel Robert Mueller of 13 Russian nationals and 3 Russian organizations for allegedly interfering in the 2016 presidential election, President Donald Trump declared victory, announcing on Twitter that the indictment effectively proves his innocence. Russia started their anti-US campaign in 2014, long before I announced that I would run for president. The results of the election were not impacted. The Trump campaign did nothing wrong, no collusion. He wrote. Was he right, though? Mostly so, according to even the far-left news publisher Vox, which admitted out that the indictments are actually pretty good for Trump. That's because the indictment explicitly states that the Russians were posing as Americans when they communicated with unwitting members of the Trump campaign. In other words, as far as this indictment is concerned, nobody on the Trump campaign knowingly colluded with the Russians who were just indicted. Vox further noted that the Russians didn't just support Trump and try to denigrate Hillary Clinton, they also supported Bernie Sanders and even organized rallies against Trump after the election. Another far-left publisher, CNN, likewise pointed out that the Russians began their efforts to undermine the 2016 election in 2014, a year before Trump even declared his candidacy for president. But the real kicker came directly from Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein, who, while announcing the indictments Friday, said, "There is no allegation in the indictment that the charged conduct altered the outcome of the 2016 election. My dearest apologies to failed Democrat presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, also known as America's sorest loser, but this means Trump won the election fair and square." Of course, Vox warned that the impressive dirt Mueller managed to dig up on the 13 Russians demonstrates just how much investigative muscle the Mueller probe really has. So if there's anything to find on Trump or his associates, Mueller almost certainly has the ability to find it. Apparently, though not shockingly, Vox still hopes Trump might one day be indicted for colluding with the Russians. Speaking yesterday afternoon about the latest bombshell, however, conservative commentator Rush Limbaugh articulated why this will never happen. What Mueller has just done, folks, what the special counsel has just done, I'm telling you all that matters here. No allegation in the indictment that any American was a knowing participant, no allegation that the scheme affected the outcome of the election. Bye-bye investigation. Mueller has just confirmed that there wasn't any Trump-Russia collusion. Exactly. Game over, CNN, Vox and every other left-wing network. Thank you for playing. Please don't come again.
This has been the Trump Breaking News Network. Please subscribe and share to stay up to date on the latest news about our president. Be informed.